Hey guys, G.I. Joe here, and welcome back to my bunker here in Atlanta, Georgia. Just want to hop on here real quick for a quick announcement video, and that is, if you've seen any of my videos, you might have noticed that I have these wicked flight stands that have been produced by AbsolutelyWarTorn, one of the members of Young Grasshopper's Cliffsidebunker crew up there in Toronto, and he made these fantastic acrylic flight stands. I've done videos on these before, so I don't want to go too far in depth in this. You can simply scroll through some of my videos if you want and watch those. But the reason I'm coming back on is these flight stands have been out of production for over a year now, a year and a half. Back orders, supplies were gone, and I've just gotten word from my good friend WarTorn up there in Toronto that he is continuing production on these fantastic customizations. So I will post the results, or not the results, but the information on how to acquire these beautiful pieces of flight stands here for your planes. I'll post that in the description box below. But essentially, the cost is $125 Canadian. Okay, and with that, you're going to get 100 stands and 300 magnets as well, and those magnets are 3mm by 1mm. So that's very important, because the 300 magnets, you're going to need one magnet for each stand, so that'll take 100 magnets, and then you'll have another 200 magnets to put on the bottom of your planes or your carriers, if you want to magnetize the carriers as well, okay, like I've done. So again, $125 Canadian plus $25 Canadian for tracked shipping anywhere in North America. All right, now with that $125 Canadian, you're going to get 100 of these regular height flight stands, all the same height, for 125 Canadian. Okay, 100 of these stands. As you can see, I've got a whole bunch of stands over here, my handy dandy newly made flight stand block. But if you are interested in the varied heights, which you see right before you, that is also going to be available for an increased price of $175 Canadian. For the varied heights, and you'll still get 100 stands. However, you can get them in any denomination that you like, but typically what people do is they will get 50 of the small height, which is the shortest height, which is 30mm. They will do like 30 of the medium height, which is 37mm, and then they'll do 20 of the highest height, which is 44mm. So for 175 Canadian, you will get 100 of these, and you also get, once again, the 300 magnets that are 3mm by 1mm. Now, if you're interested in acquiring some of these, you need to contact AbsolutelyWarTorn at AbsolutelyWarTorn@gmail.com, or you can also contact him at Cliffsidebunker@gmail.com. Okay. So once again, if you want 100 of just one height, the small height, that will be 125 Canadian plus 25 Canadian tracked shipping, total of 150 Canadian. If you want the varied height, like this, which I think are fantastic for, getting in tight spaces like this. You want your bombers to soar over the top. Anyways, you can get this varied set that I have for 175 Canadian plus 25 Canadian shipping, tracked shipping to anywhere in the North America. So a total of 200 Canadian. So I hope you guys take this opportunity to jump on these. A lot of people got these. I know General Hand Grenade was one of the first people to get some of these. Myself, Detroit, we were some of the first people to hop on board and get some of these magnificent flight stands. And then he got backlogged. He ran out of materials, and so a lot of people wanted these, and he wasn't able to fill their order. So if you're interested, I suggest you contact him as soon as possible and get on the list. And I just ask, that you be patient, because if it is a long list, it may take them a little bit to get to you, but I promise you it's well worth it. So that's all I want to say right now. I just want to let you know that thank you, WarTorn, that you are making these available to the community. And incidentally, if you haven't seen any of my other videos, he's also the gentleman that has made these acrylic task force marker sets available as well. So you can also contact him. I think these are $60 Canadian, with including shipping. So if you are interested in those, please contact him. Again, AbsolutelyWarTorn@gmail.com. Thanks for watching, guys.